Line presidential visit. In a matter of hours, President Joe Biden returning to the Peach State, celebrating his 100 days in office today. Georgia, a state credited with helping him grasp his historic presidential victory back in November. He's expected to highlight how he's delivering on his promises to the American people. And that is our top story on this Thursday morning. President Biden celebrating his 100th day in office in Georgia, his first trip to the Peach State since mid-March when he visited following the spa shootings here in the metro. Now, here's how his visit is shaping up today. He and the First Lady will fly into Fort Benning around 12:15 this afternoon, Fort Beginning, and then they will fly to Plains, Georgia to meet with former President Jimmy Carter and his wife Rosalind around 1:30. Just before 3, the Bidens are scheduled to fly back here to Duluth to attend a drive-in rally, and that starts at 6 at the Infinite Energy Center. And by 7:05, the President and First Lady will head to Dobbins to fly back to Washington, D.C. So let's talk about the importance of this trip for the president. NBC News political director Chuck Todd says every president has a state that makes or breaks their campaign. For Mr. Biden, it's Georgia, not just for carrying the state as a Democrat for the first time since 1992, but because a sweep by Democrats in the Senate runoff races led Biden to pursue a bolder agenda.
He's pushing more plans out there that have a plausible chance at passage because Democrats won both of those Senate seats in that runoff. So the entire Biden presidency right now that's being portrayed by many in the progressive community as big and bold and like FDR, it wouldn't have happened without Georgia.
The president will talk about his multi-trillion-dollar infrastructure plan as well as voting rights and how that relates to the recent passage of Senate Bill 202. Now, his visit is coming just hours after he delivered his first address to a joint session of Congress. The 1-hour, 5-minute speech focused on everything from the pandemic to jobs and the climate crisis. The president continuing his push for Americans ages 16 and older to get vaccinated now that eligibility has been expanded. He also touched on immigration, gun violence across America, even the state of racial justice and police reform.
We've all seen the knee of injustice on the neck of Black Americans. Now's our opportunity to make some real progress.
Mr. Biden also extending an olive branch to Republicans who accuse him of abandoning bipartisanship on trillions in spending from COVID relief to infrastructure. Republicans responding in his official rebuttal. Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina focusing on advancements made in the previous administration by former President Donald Trump, saying, quote, "We have the most inclusive economy in my lifetime." And 11 Alive will have continuing coverage of President Joe Biden's visit in Georgia throughout the day. Be sure to visit 11alive.com or the 11 Alive app for updates.